Hello community, welcome to my next video. I haven't had much time to make videos this week as I am dealing with a pet, which I consider my son. My dog Dexter had a lump of soft tissue sarcoma on his leg, and we had him booked in for surgery on Monday, and he had that lump removed, and now we're just dealing with the process of getting him healed up and getting the incision all up to date and making sure he's not jumping on anything or re-injuring himself or doing anything that could tamper with that incision. It's been very tough just seeing him very weak and not himself, not able to take him for walks outside and the normal family stuff that we love to do. So I just wanted to share that with you guys before I get into the video. And I'm not going to make it a very long video tonight. My wife is out watering her plants and flowers, and when she enters back into the house, I will probably abruptly end the video. So let's just take the time that we do have together and make the most of it. So on tonight's video, I want to make it about putting your trust in the universe and not stopping when you feel like you're not going to be able to succeed. Because those feelings are natural. Feeling like you're not good enough to get something done. You're not able to reach a certain status or a certain amount of money you'd like to come in to make you feel successful. Because, it's natural for us to associate success with an amount of money, amount of income, the amount of friends in your life. You can't do it by yourself. You can also do it without depending, because we don't depend on others. We don't depend on situations or opportunities to make or break us. We are successful because of the energy we have learned to harness. And when you harness this type of success, it's not difficult to trust in the universe when past programming does come back. You don't just become someone who doesn't live by feeling certain negative emotions and thoughts sometimes. The key is what you do when they do come back. Are you going to allow them to derail you? Are you going to allow them to continue to cause you to base an identity on these situations? Like, let's say there's a group of women at your local gym and you feel like they all talk about you. Is that true? Have they actually talked about you to your face? Or is that just a story you created in your own head? So when you live like you are a victim to these women or men, whoever it is, the next time you were to see them, the type of energy you are projecting, the vibe is that you expect them to hate you. But when you switch the perspective of who you are being out in the world to being someone who loves yourself for being you, loves your life, and is grateful for what you have, you will go out into the world as someone who would treat these people with respect and love, regardless of how they look at you back in return. Does that not make more sense? To be able to get along with other people as that version of you, rather than the one that goes out that is owed things, that goes out that is the black sheep of the world, that nobody sees things my way, so life is not fair. So if they don't agree with the way that I look at things, they're my enemy. Not everyone has to agree with everything. We all have our preferences. And judging is just a form of negative thought and emotion, that it comes from our programming. And judging is when someone doesn't agree with something that you thought was correct, and you need to judge them to make yourself feel better. You can't just be neutral. Like, I'm not saying that that's who you are and that's how you are all the time, but when there are certain things we cling to, certain stories we have clinged to from the past, same as the building success or building a business, and it's not working right away. That version of you is stuck living this way, that next step is not coming because you are still stuck in the previous step. And the more that you trust the universe, you trust God, you change your state to being the person that has everything that was going to come. You will be more in alignment with success and things that will be presented to you. And these things, they don't come by living in the negative. They don't come by living as the victim. They come by you living a life that is worth living because you feel that way about your life, not because of conditions on the outside. And when you continue to make decisions in accordance to this way of thinking, you will go out in the world and be that person. And you won't expect anything less. And it's not cocky. It's not arrogant. It's not to put others down. This type of person cheers on other people because we are confident human beings. Men and women, we are confident in our own body. And we love what we are doing so much that there's a love there for life, that we would prefer to help others get on this level rather than judge them and put them down and try to change who they are. There's a level of acceptance for life as it is. You allow life that is in front of you to be what it wants to be, and you don't have to manipulate it for your happiness, for you to feel whole or complete. That comes from doing the work on yourself. And goes back to the decisions. When you make smart decisions, you will get good results. And when those results are not working with the decisions you have made, you change them to a different approach. And when you start to change your approach, you get different results. And then analyze those. And when those stop working, you will change your course of action. Once again, you just keep going on and on. It's not, we drift through life being neutral, not making any changes. Because just look at a person in physical fitness. If we were to just walk on a treadmill every day, do you think we're going to make changes in our body by just walking at a slow pace of 3.0 with zero incline, not changing your diet, not lifting weights or doing any resistance training? Do you think the body is going to change? Or it's just basically you wasting your time for 20 or 30 minutes every day and not really getting anywhere with it. And where the change would come is you walk on a treadmill for 6 months. And then you think to yourself, why am I paying for a gym membership if I'm not getting the results? So here's where it comes in. You start to study, what are these other people around me doing to get these successful bodies? So start to be inspired. They could mentor you because you could take the advice from them, and study one of these people. It doesn't have to be an in-person person. If it comes to physical fitness, there's tons of people online doing it. You look at what they're doing. What it comes down to: nutrition, the way you're lifting. There's so many different aspects of fitness and being successful with your physical body that you can keep changing the course of action in relation to whatever type of results you want to achieve with your physical body. And it's not just for changing your body. This is a mindset shift that you can use on anything in your life. You can use it on the job right now if you work one you don't like. You can change it if you have family members or friends in your life that are toxic for you, that you're too afraid to tell them the truth, to move on. You can be more open And know that these relationships, if some of them are toxic, you can separate yourself from them. Or create boundaries where you can be within your own energy at times to be able to reset the system. Because if not, we are continuing to play a game that we have to ease other people's tension, answer to them when they need us. And that's not a good relationship for you to be in if you're going to continue on this trek to success. And I know you're going to achieve it the more that we make videos together, the more that we touch on different topics, the more that we continue to persist. Because the perseverance and the trusting in the God in the universe and that the line of time for you is going to shift. And that's how we make a decision. We make a decision that right now we're living in the comfortable and that's not good enough for us. We're going to make a change. We're going to achieve something better than what we currently got. And if that's attracting someone awesome, then you've got to be awesome already. It's not they come in to make me feel awesome or I have to force myself to be magnetic to them to get them in my life. You become someone that knows how to look at life and how everything around you aligns, okay? And when you get into your own frame of body, you are in tune with the love for your life. When the mind and the heart are in coherence, and you will feel a loving vibration that whenever you are out in public, you don't need a single thing from anyone, but you are also not disrespectful to them. You are not arrogant towards them. You just love the way things are, and you let them be. And you know what will happen? Because you are being someone that is neutral, that is loving, that seems like they're always in a good mood, that is in good spirits, that is successful, that feels like he's attractive, feels like they're whole and complete already, feels like their life is awesome as it is, because I know your life is awesome, or it will be awesome if you continue to start looking at your life this way. I know you have it in you. It's just right around the corner. The breakthrough is just about to happen. But you know, we just can't keep living in the negative and allowing ourselves to feel like we need this and that to make or break us. We need this and that to validate us for us to now feel attractive. You are attractive right now. And if you don't feel that way, make a decision, take action, and change. So work on that this week, change your energy, and you're going to attract success, and you're going to attract love, abundance, anything that you place your mind on. Live it as if you already have it. It is in your body, it is in your mind, it is in your life, it is in your force field that is around your body. Now start to project your light and know that life is going to be great for you because you choose it to be. So I thank you for watching this one. We will see you on the next video.